Don't you dare stop dropping. Start dropping frames, I swear to God. Okay. New day, new me. Still flummy though, so if you hear me hack, no you didn't. I forgot to turn the TV down, oh no! Oh, hold on. Just seeing how loud I can have my TV without the mic potentially hearing. Don't mind me, I'm just waiting for a friend or two. Oh, wait though, I could practice my pronunciation the only way I know how. By Covering in the End by Linkin Park. It starts with one thing. I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I'll design this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch the countdown to the end of the day. The clock takes life away, it's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on, didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What I meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to explain myself how I tried so hard, in spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me. I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to it in the end. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What I meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard. And that's all. There we go. Probably be better to have it on this screen. Maybe, I don't know. Just start in like 30 seconds. Okay, here we go. If you hear any noise, that's just my brother.
So they locked the poor guy up. That's going way too far. I wonder what for.
I bet he was fired.
What are you talking about?
Here's what I think. I bet they were going to fire him or transfer him or something, and he wouldn't go along with it.
Yeah? And then what?
On the pretext of having him concentrate on gathering data without being disturbed, they shut him up in the library research room during working hours. They were hoping he would get fed up with it and quit on his own. I thought it was just a rumor, but it looks like the company really was doing that sort of thing.
That's outrageous.
We'd better do a really good report this time. I don't want anything like that happening to us. And I want to get out of Chicago safely.
Yeah, I'm with you. Look, we're almost at the library. Three, two, one.
Good evening, everyone. This is Ann Anderson. I'm reporting to you from in front of the Von Erich Library. Our news team has remained behind here in the city, still covered in a mysterious fog, to bring you the news. According to information just in, there's a man still here at the library who was shut up and left behind in a research room. We're about to go in and rescue him.
Well-ly.
We're here inside the Von Erich Library.
Ooh, ambience.
There's no sign of anybody around. The staff have all presumably evacuated. We're going to try and find the research room where the man is reportedly being held.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Damn it.
This is the checkout desk. This is where books would ordinarily be borrowed from the library.
Am I going backwards?
As you can see, there's no one here now.
Where am I going? Oh, is that just my controller?
As you can see, the library's interior is dim. The shelves are lined with row upon row of neat, orderly books. It's deadly quiet here. Here are stairs that lead to the basement. Let's go and see what it looks like, shall we?
No.
Ordinarily, this library would be bustling with many, many visitors. Today, however, it's empty.
Spooky. Why does the lore sound have to be so spooky?
It seems to be a book research terminal. Oh, it's working. Something has appeared on the screen. But what's showing on the monitor?
We were just there.
That's not a book research terminal. It's a security camera monitor.
Very good,
Well,
Briscoe.
what a surprise! What appeared at first glance to be a research terminal was actually a surveillance system.
You just assumed.
It seems every room in the library can be observed right here on this monitor.
Oh no. Oh no.
Look, there's something there. What could it be? It's so small I can't tell. Look at the way those shelves are arranged. Isn't that a little unnatural?
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, there's somebody there. There's a man in the small room at the back. Could this be the man that was locked in? He appears to be afraid of something. Look. There's something written on the wall.
E5. Oh no, that was such a difficult puzzle. 5, 5, 5, 5.
There's something strange about that clock. It looks like it only has an hour hand.
That's gonna be a 5.
The time is slightly off too. Could it be stopped? Can you hear me? This is Ann Anderson of Zaka TV. Can you hear me? Don't worry. We've come to get you out of there. If you can hear me, please answer me. It's no use. I don't think he can hear me. It's an electronic lock. It won't open.
No! There she goes. Hate to see her leave. That's the end of that sentence.
Oh, a stepladder.
What are you
They
doing,
must use
stepladder?
it for getting books down from the top shelves. I think I can use it to get what we saw on top of the shelves.
Action shot. Nice.
It's a key.
Yeah.
I wonder if it goes to a door in the library.
No, it goes to my bathroom. Back at home. Please contact them by Friday. Okay. Oh, no. What are we looking at? Books.
The old books on the shelves give off a faintly musty odor. It's that smell unique to libraries.
Technically, yeah. I'd be more concerned if it was still the exact strength of smell in the video game section.
I wonder what the second floor looks like. Let's go and see, shall we?
I already went, but then you went downstairs and I got scared. Oh, we're on air.
As you can see, the second floor also contains shelves filled with many
Briscoe,
books.
get out of the shot! I really shouldn't be texting while playing this game. Who knows what'll happen? Oh, oh my god! They're gonna kiss! How sweet. Excuse me. Briscoe! Stop! These are really high chairs. What's that? I'm scared, Ann! I heard a scary sound.
It opened. It looks like this is the door that the key belonged to. I wonder what this room's for. It seems to be a perfectly ordinary room. There's a desk and a few other things here and there.
I can't believe what happened, apparently. They've been taking the whole thing a little too lightly. Now I know what to do, but your words of encouragement helped me hang in there somehow. Thank you, from M.
There's some kind of note.
The answer to the equation. The date on the calendar. The arrangement of the bookshelves. Oh no. The broken clock. Oh no. There's more to the puzzle. Let me read it again. Answer to the equation 5. Day on the calendar. Arrangement of the bookshelves. Broken clock. Briscoe. Get out of the desk. Let's just ditch him. Ah!
Yikes! Monsters!
Shoot it!
Shoot him! Shoot him!
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Hey,
Action
wait!
packed.
Wait for me!
Mate. She is booking it. Dun, dun, dun. While we're here. Yes. I know. calendar. Nine. 5 something something 9.
Hey, take a look at that.
5
The
3.
way those bookshelves are set up.
Wait, 5 something.
Doesn't it look
9.
like a number?
5 something.
Doesn't it
3,
look
9.
like
Yes,
a tree?
Briscoe. Give me reprieve. Five, 7, 3, 9. We need to find a calendar. Oh! It's Briscoe! Yay! Welcome! Okay. Gotta find a calendar. I thought streaming, or posting a tweet saying streaming, but replacing the EA with 2 long E's would get around the bots, or I don't know if they're bots or what, but nope, it didn't do anything. They're still following me. Okay, stairs. Calendar. 8 5 8 3 9 5 8 3 9 5 8 3 9. 5 8 3 9 5 8 3 9 5 8 3 9. 5 8 3 9.
It opened.
Wasn't that
Let's
fun?
go
There was
in.
gameplay in this for once.
Mr. Buckland, are you all right? I'm Ann Anderson, Azusa TV reporter. We came to rescue you.
He's fine, I think.
He's been killed.
Ooh.
Another monster, maybe?
Ooh.
Look, over there.
It's an air vent. A monster must have gotten in through there and attacked this guy.
Oogie.
The worst has happened. A monster. It seems a monster found its way inside here. Zaka TV News did our best to get him as quickly as we could.
I had to find a
But
calendar,
unfortunately,
my bad.
when we arrived, he had already been killed in the horrible way you see here. The monster probably came in through that air vent, killed the man, and then vanished. Our news team is now in danger too.
What?
I think we'd better leave this place at once. I'm Ann Anderson, reporting to you from the Von Erich Library.
Sorry, I
Okay,
didn't mean to talk
that
while
was
you were on
good.
air.
I just hope the chief likes it.
Oh, I bet she will. What with the gross footage and all.
Wait, look. There's a notebook on the floor.
Yeah.
Let's get this on camera too.
I've been locked up here for 3 days now. Tomorrow, the 24th, is the day I'm supposed to go to Club Gotchi. Gotta get out of here. Gotta meet with Dr. O'Connor. My whole plan will be ruined.
The poor guy. Did he die because he knew too much?
There's something written under today's date. He was supposed to meet a Dr. O'Connor
read
at
that.
Club Gochi today. I wonder who this Dr. O'Connor is.
I don't know, but I think it's a safe bet. He knows the truth behind this fog and the monsters.
So you want to go there?
Of course. Let's go. It's a huge scoop.
Wow, very invigorating. Well, that was a fun segment. Anyways.
You're really fired up, aren't you?
You bet I am. We've been chasing all over town, getting attacked by monsters, watching people die, and we still haven't learned anything. I
Never
want to
felt more
find out
alive.
what exactly is going on.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Look, we're pulling up to Club Gochi now.
My TV is so dusty.
3, 2.
Good evening, everyone. This is Ann Anderson. Following up on our own leads, Zaka News Team has learned that Dr. O'Connor, the man who might know what's behind the tragedies that have been occurring here in Chicago, is here at Club Gochi. Just what kind of man is Dr. O'Connor? And does he know the truth? These are questions that will hopefully soon be answered.
Oh, is that music? That's a first. Oh, careful. You might.
As you can see, it is pitch black here inside Club Gochi.
Yep.
We can't see anything.
Me neither.
Hey guys, what are we gonna do? We can't
Hey.
film like this. Can't we turn on the lights?
Hold on, I'll flip the switch. Where is it? Oh, here it is. No good. It looks like the breaker is off.
Where's the breaker?
How should I know? I can't look for it in this darkness.
Well, what are we going to do?
It's 10 in the
Let's
morning.
see. I think there was a junk shop in this neighborhood.
Are there
Maybe
no
we
windows?
can find an infrared unit for the camera there.
All right, good. Let's go find that junk shop then.
Get in, everybody.
Well, it's a club. Never mind.
I've been to this junk shop before when we were in the area doing a story. The owner was bragging they have everything under the sun there.
Everything under the sun? I highly doubt that.
Yeah, well, checking the place out is still worth a shot, isn't it?
Is that the place?
Yeah, that's right.
Do you really think they'll have an infrared unit for the camera there?
We won't know until we go look.
It's kind of dirty in here.
Nice.
I wonder what these are.
They're car batteries.
You silly woman.
They're computer tower cases. Wait, not yet.
Sorry.
We can't go back without an infrared unit.
What about these
We won't be able to
guns?
film anything.
There's a really long one. Gotta have a hell of a forearm for that one.
There sure are a lot of monitors here.
Guess they carry a lot of audio-visual equipment. Hey, did you hear something just now?
Hear something? No, not really.
They've got all kinds of stuff, huh?
Well, this better not be a puzzle.
Some of it's even illegal. Sitting right out in plain sight.
And rude. That's fine. Well, she's right here. Never mind. And come on. Oh.
Over here.
Huh? There's something on the floor. It's the key to some door.
Ah! That one.
It'd be nice if we could get into the storeroom.
I bet this key will open the door.
There's a crate, I guess. Hold on, I want to try this other door. I am in Briscoe right now.
Nope, it won't open.
Okay.
I doubt there's anything useful in here.
Gotta be an infrared unit around here somewhere.
Oh, what a coincidence.
I don't think there's anything else in here.
Yikes!
That was spooky. I didn't get to see it because Briscoe was in the way, but... Impact? You mean... I'm smart. I should have thought of that the last time it told me about a box I could do that with, though. Also good, there's nothing in it. Over here! There's 3 units! Oh, special wooden crate. So it should be there, right? Whatever. Reptiles.
I wonder what these are.
They're antennas and tuners for radios. We don't need anything like that right now.
I don't see any other wooden crates. Except this one.
Hey,
Hey!
isn't this it?
Yeah! An infrared unit! All we have to do is slap this on the camera, and we'll be able to shoot in the dark!
Wow, it's that easy?
Now we can make that report inside Club Gochi.
Great! That's it then!
Yes, let's hurry back to Club Gochi.
Well, that was a fun segment. Okay, time for stretches. Ow! Okay, gonna get me a drink. Hi, Marco. What are you doing? Being a good boy. Yeah. So, how are we doing? Tubular. Hi, Skittles. You're such a good kitty. Oh my god. Crack the knuckles and wrist rotations. Okay. And continue.
Does that infrared unit look like it's going to work?
It should be fine.
Make sure you get everything on film.
We're nearly there. Make this report a good one.
I'll do my best. Take a look
Wow.
around, viewers.
So beautiful.
Ordinarily overflowing with great crowds of young people. Club
Sorry,
Gochi is now, as you can see, completely quiet. With the power turned off inside the building, we can't film right now with an ordinary camera. The images you are looking at now are being shot with an infrared camera. We will now use this infrared camera to locate and restore power
What's
to the
this?
building. After that, we intend to find and talk to Dr. O'Connor.
Are these windows?
Okay, that was good. You conveyed a real sense of tension there. Great report.
It's 10 in
Thanks.
the morning.
Now then. It's pitch black beyond this point, so we won't be able to go with you.
Oh yeah, I remember this part.
You've got the infrared, so you're the only one who will be able to see anything. There should be a main power breaker somewhere in the building. You've got to find it, okay?
Okay.
All you have to do is switch the breaker on, and that ought to restore power to the building.
That is how breakers work. Oh, I can go now. Bye! Except not really.
Hey, are you filming me? I can hear you, you know.
Hey, are you there? Hurry up and find that breaker.
As though I have my doubts. Playthrough I saw for this once. They have a very awkward chat in the dark. And then eventually they realize I'm there and like, what?
There's something I've been wanting to say.
Yeah.
Something important. Now that the cameraman's gone, I can tell you. You see,
Shh. I bet he's somewhere close. You don't want him to hear, right?
Right. Hey! Haven't you found that breaker yet?
And then I just speak in
I
my
guess
most
not yet.
my most fake distant voice, like, not yet. While I was just standing like a few feet behind them. Are you gonna say anything else? I don't know. Well, it looks like speakers. Solve that mystery. Yeah, I guess they're done chit-chatting. Oh, you know what I think it is? It was set up like he was about to like confess feelings to her or whatever. Or when the last play we had a very strange homoerotic moment, and I'm convinced that he's now questioning his own sexuality. So that's probably what he was trying to talk about. That's it. You can't talk to me about it because we had the awkward conversation. Hold on, my mom's home. I'll be right back. They're like embedded like a window. As soon as I turn these lights on, you better watch out, Buster. Why'd they get up here? Yay. Wait. When did I get down here? Didn't I pause upstairs? Wait. Hold on. I'm confused. Oh, hi. Sorry, do you remember what floor I paused on? Because I could have swore it was on this level. I'll probably watch it back and... Oh. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. The greatest I say as I struggle to get over here. Woo! Look, Mom, doing to my eyes closed. Wow, that's a pretty ceiling with lights that are clearly at least dim. Hold on. Alrighty, I'm back and home alone. Woo! At least we'll be able to see with LED lights. Where'd I put the controller, huh? Like, not well, but enough to get a idea of the general layout, right? Okay, I'm still on the second floor. Disgusting. Oh, I can open doors now, huh? it's cracked open. That's why I can. At the very least, visibility we are. Yeah, but we had to do this whole like sub-chapter of going to a junk store to go find infrared. It's like, oh, we can't see. Oh, now we found 2 videotapes. I don't know what that means in the grand scheme of things, but... Are you a breaker? Yes. Why does the camera sound like leather moving around? Shut up.
The lights are on.
All they
You
did
did
was
it!
remove the green filter. I hate it here.
Now we can start reporting again. Come on back!
Ah! It's 11 a.m. Oh, you want me to climb down? Oh wait, there's an elevator. What? Okay. Never mind. This is quality gameplay we're here to see. I once said this was a genius game. I'll get into that later.
Thank you. Now we can pick up the report again.
Good job! Okay, here we go.
Welcome back, viewers. Thanks to the efforts of our news team, power has been restored to the building. We will now investigate the interior of Club Gochi. As you can see, Club Gochi is designed to look like a gigantic prison cell.
That's a decision.
Entirely enclosed in steel bars, it's rather disconcerting to be inside. But these days, Club Gochi is a popular night spot with the hip young crowd.
These days, nobody's here. What are you talking about?
This is the entrance. It doesn't look like anybody will be getting carded today. This is the dance floor. Ordinarily, this floor would be pulsating with the vibrations of loud dance music.
And this is what we'd be doing.
But, as you can see, it's entirely silent now.
And there's fog outside? Oh my gosh. Shoot, what are we looking at? Oh.
This is the stage. There's some equipment set up for the DJ.
Invigorating. What are we looking at? What? Damn it. And open the door. Go exploring without you then. Okay, I can't really explore much without you anyways. We're back.
This is the bar.
Yes.
As you can see, they have a large assortment of liquor, wine, and beer.
Stop ending mid-sentence and then move into a different spot to start a new sentence. What?
This appears to be the control room. Apparently, they control the sound throughout the club here by using this computerized system.
Windows XP? This really is the future. And we're back at the bar. And now we're leaving the bar.
Could that room beyond the stage be the VIP room?
What, the one I've been trying to get in? This one? Yep.
This is the VIP room. Club Gochi's holiest ground, one could say. Could the man named Dr. O'Connor be inside this room?
All right, that's why we're here.
Dr. O'Connor, are you here?
The answer is yes.
Dr. O'Connor?
Freaking Dimitri wannabe. Hold on, I'm looking around. I like how we had to call for him when these are bars. Hi. Say hi, Mom. Wait. Oh, those are one of those fancy thin monitors. Talk.
He's here. You're Dr. O'Connor, aren't you?
What's this?
Why is there no reverb over here?
Who are you people? You there, turn off that camera.
I'm Ann Anderson, a reporter from Zaka TV. You're Dr. O'Connor, aren't you? Would you please allow us to interview you?
What in the world are you talking about? You're making absolutely no sense.
I haven't said anything odd yet.
Dr. O'Connor, we have reason to believe that you know what is behind this mysterious fog.
Over the shoulder shot.
What is causing the gruesome monster attacks all over Chicago? We want to hear the truth directly from you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sounds
Why
like
on earth are you
something
bothering
you
me?
would say.
This is completely outrageous.
You were supposed to meet a man named Glenn Buckland here, weren't you?
Huh? How did you know that? Did you talk to him?
In a sense.
Why isn't Glenn here?
He's dead.
What? Glenn?
He was
He
killed
was
by a
my
monster.
lover.
He was attacked in the basement of the library. We tried to save him, but
I see. And you want to know more about what killed him, is that it?
so you do know something. Isn't that true?
I'll tell you about it then.
Finally.
The monster that killed him is the military, the government,
Aw, shit,
and
it's the man.
Zaka Group.
What are you talking about?
Stood at 51. He's behind all
The
this.
military, the government, and Zaka Group?
Trying to use that brain of yours, are you?
Yeah, it's a
Zaka
task.
Group is a huge enterprise made up of a parent company and some 1,300 subsidiaries. Did you ever stop to wonder how it got so big?
Capitalism.
Just what are you insinuating?
Pros spin
DNA.
facts.
That's how.
DNA?
I see TV turns even the brains of those who appear on it to mush. You must at least know that Zaka Group has a patent on its DNA manipulation technology.
Oh yeah, no, that's common knowledge.
I'm not stupid.
That's what you took away from this.
Of course I know that much.
But I'm sure your tiny brain has never imagined what Zaka
going
could
off.
do with that technology.
You sure
where'd you
know
go?
how
I was
to
looking
make
over your
people
shoulder. Okay.
angry, don't you?
Soon you humans won't be enjoying such superior attitudes anymore.
That sounds like the words
What in the
of
world are
sane
you
man.
babbling about? Briscoe, there's something wrong with this guy.
All right. Calm down, both of you. I'm sorry, Dr. O'Connor. Why don't we all have a drink? We can talk again after we've had a chance to relax.
Why do all of you turn to alcohol in every situation? Usually you hold yourselves in check,
Yeah, what's wrong with the guys? The voice acting that happens here, it's a crime.
but then you use alcohol
It's a
as a
gift,
crutch and expect it
actually.
to solve all of your problems.
It's literally the only thing carrying
Isn't it
the
all
plot.
rather ridiculous?
Unfortunately. Never
Besides,
mind,
my
it is
body
crime.
can't process alcohol anymore. In the end, no matter what I tell you, it's not like it'll save you from getting infected.
It's only a gift when Briscoe
Lunatic
talks.
talking about?
And Anne.
Hold on, Briscoe.
Mostly
Dr.
Anne, though.
O'Connor, what do you mean, infected?
The virus.
Duh.
Virus? What virus?
Have you not been paying
Is your
attention?
head an empty shell as well?
It is. He can
The
only keep
virus
everything
is what's
in with
behind
those headsets.
everything that's been going on here in the city. You've seen them, haven't you? The people being transformed.
Now, wait just 1 minute.
You wish it was
People
Resi.
turning into monsters? DNA?
Oh yeah, look at her eyelashes.
Virus?
Now you're finally beginning to catch on.
Are you talking about biological weapons?
Making viruses on purpose? Why would anyone do that?
Isn't it wonderful? It's the latest form of bioweapon. The enemies are infected by the virus, and they turn into monsters and start killing each other. Its beauty is in its efficiency. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, the corners of her eyelashes moves when she talks.
But I'm
I
afraid
don't know
this
why.
virus has been a failure. Those infected can't be controlled and their sense organs degenerate.
And it doesn't
They
help that they
display
keep
excessive
pausing
reactions
like
to
the
loud
story explorer
noises,
and are
which
waiting for
attract
the
them.
audience to respond.
They just don't make good weapons.
How did the virus get spread all over Chicago?
I don't know.
And I'm going over here.
Come to think of it. About a week ago, a small plane of unknown origin crashed into Lake Michigan.
Oh no.
Could that have been the cause?
No, it's just
Yes,
the
it very
drunken
well
pilot.
could
I
have
don't
been.
know.
Don't tell me you don't have a way to stop the spread and development of this virus.
Don't drag Neil Breen's name through the ground
This
like
guy
this.
is completely bonkers.
Of course,
Although
there's
it is-
a way.
It's very similar.
When making a virus, you obviously want to make a vaccine at the
You get a
same
shoulder
time.
shot with you.
This
It doesn't
vaccine
work.
prevents people from getting infected in the first place. For those who have already turned into monsters, the vaccine euthanizes them mercifully.
They are all checked out.
If you have a vaccine
Oh,
like that,
he's awake.
why don't you use it?
The military carried off most of the vaccine.
You think the guys like you humans
They took the
would
lab
want a
animals
vaccine?
too. I think they said something about transporting everything by train.
No, not the train.
They promised joint research, but they stole it all without contributing a thing.
I've seen Jaws.
That's why I just can't trust the military.
Hold on, let me try again.
This is all so horrible.
One more.
Hey, give us that medicine. There's still time to save everybody.
Why do you humans always insist on remaining human?
What's the matter?
It looks like the symptoms of my infection are beginning to show.
What?
I have the vaccine right here.
Then why don't you take it?
I don't want it. It unfortunately can't be used in its current form.
So what are we
More like an
supposed to do?
off-brand William Birkin.
Why? Why do you want to know?
Woohoo! Yoo-hoo!
You want to play hero?
You're pulling out the mic, sir.
Just tell us. What can we do?
The virus I created. It's now here, inside my own body.
Sounds like you're funny, all right.
It's wonderful. A new form of life.
Come on, we gotta pick this up. We got 8 minutes of film
This
left.
guy is really crazy. All right. Make sure you get all this on tape.
Oh, I am.
I'm making a report.
We're gonna make this viral before viral is even a thing.
Take a look at this, viewers. The man who created the virus that turns people into monsters is now just about to turn into a monster himself.
On the dance
Why
floor.
did this man ever create
That's
such
what
a
we
virus?
record.
And why is he allowing that virus to overpower his own body now? Could it be that the guilt he carries for his sins is making him do it?
Hey! That's
What?
enough! Run already!
Sometimes the CG cutscenes are bugged. That's fine. Have a drink?
He said he can't drink alcohol.
Okay. pick up things. He's got aimbot. Ah! This is the weirdest episode of Love Island I've ever seen. What am I doing? My bad, you weren't really helping, to be fair. What? He is taking a stand. Oh, now I'm dead.
Are you alright?
Peachy.
God damn it! Who wants to die in a place like this?
On the dance floor? I think a lot of people would, to be fair. If I have to start this all over again, I will throw a strike. No way. Ah! Skip, 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 skip. Skip, skip, skip. Oh, done skipping. Fine, we can speed run this. Come on. Pick up the tape. Oh, is this the one thing I can't skip? Okay. Come here. Woo. Makes it look like we run faster when I zoom in. Yes. Yes. I've never been capable of more hatred
The lights are
than
on.
I do right now. Meow. Meow. Come on. Final look. I don't even think I looked over here after the lights were on. Let me just sate my curiosity. Excellent. We did it. Oh, now we have 32 minutes. We did it, gamers.
As you can see, Club Gochi is designed to
no,
look like
I
a
have to
gigantic
sit through
prison
this.
cell.
She's gonna be doing it a lot.
Entirely enclosed in steel bars, it's rather disconcerting to be inside. But these days, Club Gochi is a popular night spot with the hip young crowd.
Oh, my bad.
This is the entrance. It doesn't look like anybody will be getting carded today.
Ah.
This...
Did he just match my moves? Look out!
This is the stage. There's some equipment set up for the DJ.
Have we not gone back to the main piranha plant yet, or is she just moving on as if that didn't happen? I died, so I'm just catching up to that part. Nope, not like that. Why does she look over here? There's nothing to look at. Ma'am. Ooh. Come on. Okay.
This...
This. Oh, you can let me skip that, huh? This. She goes back over here for some reason. I wonder if he's in there. Hello? Are you in
Could that
there?
room beyond the stage be the VIP room? This is the VIP room.
It would be weird if we went in
Club
there and all the
Gochi's
reverb
holiest
suddenly
ground,
went away,
one could say.
as if it was a separate room.
Could the man named Dr. O'Connor be inside this room?
It sure is a mystery.
Dr. O'Connor, are you here?
Dr. O'Connor! Oh my god! Did you see her eyeballs? Oh. Oh no.
Dr. O'Connor?
That's my name, don't wear it out.
He's... Duh.
Why do you humans always
we can watch the
insist
movie
on
again.
remaining human?
Well, I stretch.
What's the matter?
It looks like the symptoms of my infection are beginning to show. I have the vaccine right here.
Then why don't you take it?
I don't want it.
Alexa, play Darude Sandstorm.
It unfortunately can't be used in its current form.
So what are we supposed to do?
Why do you want to know?
And then if this was ever a video,
You want to
just
play
cut to this
hero?
and we just play Darude Sandstorm.
Just tell us. What can we do?
Might as well make it cinematic.
The virus I created! It's now here! Inside my own body! It's wonderful!
This is what they do in movies. Show something
A new
crazy's about to
form of
happen.
life! So beautiful!
This guy is really crazy.
I'm actually doing a pretty
All
good
right.
job.
Make sure you get all this on tape.
Oh, I am.
I'm making a report.
She started with me.
Take a look at this, viewers. The man who created the virus that turns people
Wait,
into
Mom,
monsters is now just about to turn into a monster himself.
And then,
Why did this man ever create such a virus?
don't
And
know what I'm
why
doing.
is he allowing that virus to overpower his own body now? Could it be that the guilt he carries for his sins is making him do it?
I am a great
Hey!
cinematographer.
That's enough! Run already!
Alright, let's look around. Figure out what I'm actually supposed to do. Oh lordy, coming. Alright, I don't know how to open doors! Oh, I don't get to hang out with you guys?
He said he can't drink alcohol.
Yeah? How? Got all eyes on me. Don't know what that is. One keys. A keys. A keys. No keys. Yeah? What? You're supposed to be doing something. Or not, whatever. Yes, I know. I'm trying. No, I can't get behind the bar. I'm not cool enough. Woo. Oh. This is one of the more sadder boss fights in this game. Whoa! We just like to have fun here. Don't mind. Oh, why'd I come here? Put me on the show, I shouldn't be alive. do is look at things and nudge things. Let's see his little feetsies. That's adorable. Trying to figure out if he's actually moving or it's just stationary. I appreciate the bass guitar though. Really relaxing. I don't want to go too far because I don't want to do this all over again. You just stay over there. I'm just gonna look up how to make a drink. Wink, wink. While I'm at it, I'll ask Mom to bring me back some food. Okay. Dr. O'Connor. Michigan. Report from heck. Allegations of sexual misconduct against Robert E. Anderson. That's not what I looked up at all. Michigan. Report from heck. Boss fights. Oh, jeez. Club Gochi. Level 12. It just says, dash up to the bar and point out the contents to the reporter, then run away. Anne! Kiss? Oh.
How about a drink, Dr. O'Connor? Haven't had enough to drink yet, huh? Please drink responsibly, Dr. O'Connor.
Now that I know what I'm doing, it's just as boring.
What a rush! You still want some more?
Pays too. Well, now what? I am not giving in to the man like this. The monster's distracted by Briscoe and the reporter. Head into the sound booth. Oh. You better not be dead, I swear.
You did it!
I looked away for 1 second. What happened? What? Yeah, okay. Oop. This is a catastrophe.
Briscoe, do you really think what Dr. O'Connor said is true?
Huh? What are you talking about?
The relationship between Zaka Group and the military?
Well, I wouldn't rule it out. I kind of think it might be true myself.
Yes, but still,
What?
I'm not really convinced. I mean, the military and Zaka Group behind everything? It's unbelievable. And how in the world did we get mixed up in all of this?
What are you talking about? This is our job. Being there to capture the truth is the duty of a news team, isn't it? This kind of chance is the best thing that could happen to us professionally.
But are we really getting closer to the truth? Just think about it a minute. Rather than it being some big conspiracy, I bet there's somebody closer to home that's pulling the strings.
You're thinking too much. You're tired, and you're trying to make this whole thing more complicated than it really is.
Briscoe, what do you think we should do now?
Dr. O'Connor said they were transporting the vaccine by train, right? Well, the trains should all be stopped because of this thick fog. Why don't we go to Grant Park Station? I bet all the shipments will be held up there. That's the end of the line.
Do you think we should?
Of course. Well, what do you want to do? If we go right, it'll take us to the Forest Building. Adonis might be there. If we go left, it's Grant Park Station. We might find the vaccine.
I'm worried about Adonis. Let's try the Forest Building.
Okay, Forest Building it is then. We've just about reached the Forest Building. I hope Adonis is all right.
As you can see, we're here inside the forest building.
That's not a forest.
It seems to have escaped monster attack for now. Nothing seems to be out of place here.
It's an elevator.
Let's go upstairs. Get in. Just my imagination.
Why? You always say just my imagination, and then I never see anything. Shoot him!
Whew! That was close.
Briscoe, watch out for the bugs!
Ah!
There's a door here. Let's go in.
Briscoe. Thank you. Can't get them over, try giving a whack toward a bit of a. Okay, jeez. And can you come back here? I'm sorry I diddle-daddled. I just get too nosy. And I don't want to... Hold on, man. Alright, Anne, I'm back. Wait, I got it.
Ouch! You're such a jerk.
Come open the door. No. Yeah, I can't leave. So come on, Anne. My sister in Christ. Hold on, let me answer Mom about food. Okay. So this is our next puzzle. I'll never open these. What am I missing, Anne? Anne. And I'm only a cameraman. I can't open doors. Come here. There is no way this is soft locked.
Ouch! You're such a jerk.
Door! Door, 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 door! No, come back! Do I still have that walkthrough up? I do. Briscoe, I'm trying to read. We missed a ghost, apparently. Ah! It was a challenge!
It's a key. I wonder what it goes to.
Yikes! That was a bad time for me to zoom in.
Get away from me!
Me when I go in public. Well, we have fun here.
There's a door here. It opened.
That's a door. Okay.
There's a door here. No good. It doesn't look like the key we have will open it.
Why were we on air for that?
Look, there's something there. What could it be? It's so small, I can't tell. It's a key.
So dumb.
There's a door here. It opened.
Briscoe, I need you to get off my ass. You're not helping the homoerotic subplot.
It's Adonis! What are you doing hiding in there?
Don't come near me!
What are you talking about? We came looking for you, man!
Idiots! I told you to stay away!
Huh?
We've heard of the girlfriend in the fridge.
Shoot it! Shoot it!
Oh my god! What should I do?
It's no use! The pistol won't work! Run!
Ah, it never works when it's not the bugs. Oh man, that sure was suspenseful and immoral. Well, I did shove her, that explains it. Stretchy time. Yahoo! And actually, I'm gonna go pee, so I'll be right back.
Poor Adonis. He was a really great sound guy. He joined the company after I did, but I had a lot of respect for him. We went there to save him, but we ended up not being able to do a damn thing. God damn it! I feel so empty. Come on, let's Let's just head to Grant Park Station. Look, it's a Saki TV news van. There might be some survivors in it. Let's check it out.
Have a look at this, viewers. We've found a news van we believe our Zaka TV colleagues were in. We will now check for survivors. I don't see anybody in the driver's seat. Maybe somebody is in the back. Let's go find out.
Man, this is awful.
Don't complain about the game while you're in it.
I'm afraid there aren't any survivors.
No, huh? Well, I guess we'd better get to the station. Huh? Did you hear that? It sounds like some kind of beast roaring.
It's just my dog.
It might be a
rolling around,
monster.
going crazy.
Let's hurry up and get out of here. Come on.
Surprised the mic isn't picking up all his mouth noises. Wow. That was exhilarating. President asked me to save.
You know, now that I think about it, there are still a lot of things we don't know. For instance, how does the infection spread?
Through the air, maybe?
If that's true, then there's a good chance we've all already been infected.
I don't even want to think about it.
We don't even know how long the incubation period is after somebody gets infected. It was pretty quick in Pamela's case.
Maybe it's different with each person.
I guess it won't do us any good to think about it.
I guess not. Let's just hope we find that vaccine at the station.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Good evening. This is Ann Anderson. By going to Club Gochi and making contact with Dr. O'Connor, a biotech researcher, we learned that the cause of the tragedy now occurring in Chicago is a new bioweapon developed by the military and Zaka group. There is a vaccine that can save people from the terror of the virus. It could be located somewhere here in Grant Park Station. The question is, will we be able to find it? This is the ticket gate. Ordinarily, many people would be passing through these turnstiles in both directions. But there isn't a soul here now. There are papers scattered here and there, the only sign that there were ever people here.
Ooh, another tape. Cultivating any Gangi cells. Any Gangi cells can be cultivated at room temperature. However, a culture medium with the following ingredients is required: sodium chloride, potassium chloride, magnesium chloride. Acne Gangi cells can be cultivated successfully in a culture medium with the above ingredients. Is that on a tape? Oh, it's a book. Ah! It's true. I don't know how to open doors, and I don't know how to climb over translucent chains. Yeah, it's fine.
There's a train stopped at the platform. Let's go take a look.
This is fictional. There's no graffiti in Chicago.
Have a look at this, viewers. This car looks like it might have been used for transporting some kind of animals. These appear to be cages. They're empty now, however. A part of one of the cages is destroyed.
Oh, it's been a while since we had those sounds. When it sees a string of UFOs, will there be problems for Chicagoans? And we're rolling. We're rolling. Are we not rolling? What am I supposed to look for then? Oh. Research reporting antivirus animal experiments. Antivirus administered to lab subjects. Subjects were then observed until symptomatic. Stage 1. No particular outward discernible note of the body temperature. Actions, however, appear to be sluggish. Stage 2. Subjects squeeze leech-like objects, look at almost like a piece of meat from their mouths. Probably from the virus developed inside the body. Stage 3. The bodies of the subjects begin to change dramatically as if becoming new life forms. As their bodies change, they become more aggressive. They also become more sensitive to nearby sounds. It ends here abruptly. The rest is missing. Well, we figured that much out for ourselves. We're going somewhere. That's for certain. That's for true. Huh, what's this? I haven't noticed it before. A dead body? In this economy? Looking good, Joker. They have top secret stamped on them. Vaccine culture for the gynae virus. Anti-gynae cells, Ferrod anti-G cells are immune to... This is Resident Evil. They have high immunity to the gynae virus. Anti-G cells are specific to T cells and infected with the same manner. Administering the vaccine. To prevent infection, entrance the antigen to the bloodstream and the injection. If the subjects are infected when administering the device with a needle, special vaccine ammo can load in handgun administered from distance. So we'll shoot them. That's all I took out of that. She knows where the plot is. I'm gonna run by you. I'm gonna run by you. On your left. Ah! I should have known. And now we're back over here? Oh no, this is the other end. Okay. Hold on, I'm coming. Yeah, he found nothing. Sorry I'm late. Here I am. Once again. Torn into pieces.
As you can see, there's a woman's body here.
True.
She appears to have been a researcher. Could she have been attacked by an escaped beast? It looks like she has something in her hand.
What is it?
It appears to be a bottle of chemicals.
Well, you know.
The bottle is broken, and the contents are gone.
I wonder what was in it.
Why does she have such a unique model, though? What if she is the escapees? Probably. Oh shoot! They created antibodies against the gagning virus. The subjects are affected with the gagning virus and G cells are rejected, ultimately resulting in the subject's death. Ah, she tried to not become a beast. The function of the drops are blood alcohol. For this reason, alcohol intake after administration is strictly prohibited. Alcohol in the blood is also by perfectly decreased the release of the virus.
Hold on. The ingredients are written on the bottle.
Sodium chloride, potassium chloride, magnesium chloride.
We could make a culture medium for the vaccine with these ingredients. These ingredients are pretty common. Maybe we could find other things that contain them.
What?
Genius.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
I bet we could even find them in a convenience store.
Whoa!
Very good.
I think there was a convenience store nearby.
How
Let's
convenient. We're running. Oh. Don't worry, I know what to do. Never mind. I don't know what to do.
Just trying to kill it the usual way isn't going to work with this monster.
Yeah, we go over here. And this isn't the usual way. We only kill monsters like this less than half the time. How did I do that?
Hello?
Moshi Mosh.
Did you hear something just now?
Anybody there?
Like it's in my ear.
Hey, are you guys with some TV station? Do you think you could give me a hand? I hurt my leg, and I can't get up onto the platform. Hey, what are you filming? This isn't some kind of show. Hurry up and pull me up, will you? Hey!
I'm a good Samaritan. What can I say?
Hey, thanks a lot. You saved me.
It looks
Here,
like the
let me
guy,
repay you.
the second actor that
Huh?
played Sabretooth.
I lost my ID
Yeah, that
card.
played the dad in the Omen remake.
Oh, well, whatever. It won't do me any good now anyway. But I really want to thank you guys.
guys.
Sure thing. It was nothing. We just did what anybody would have done. By the way, what are you gonna do now? Do you want to come with us? With you hurt like that, it's too dangerous out here for you.
Nah, I can't mess with the flow of the plot regarding
And
whether
if we
or not
go
I
to
was
the
actually
airport,
saved.
the military is supposed to come evacuate us.
Thanks, but I'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have to stay here and wait for somebody.
Wait for somebody? Here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I can't go with you.
so I can't go with you.
I can't just desert my friend.
Can't desert my friend.
I guess not. Well, I guess we better get going. If we all get through this alive, get a hold of us someday at our office. We'd like to do a piece on you.
Oh.
Promise?
Yeah. Sure. I'll do
Sure.
that.
Sure thing, baby girl. She just ran off without so much as a bye. Wait, why am I running ahead? I don't know where we're going. Yeah, see? I don't know where we're going.
It's a special type of ammo that can be packed with the vaccine.
Oh, what a coinky-dink.
I bet we could load your pistol with it.
And then we could shoot monsters with it, right?
Right. But first we have to get the vaccine.
Let's go.
Let's go. Come on, go look for secrets. It's too far, I can't. Can't even look at the trash cans, so nothing's good. I shouldn't have watered off again. They went without me. This way? Yes. Yes.
Let's
Yes.
go.
Yeah. Oh.
Let's get to that convenience store.
Now there's the money shot. We're going to the conveni. How far into this game am I? That was Grant Park Station. Oh, so there's like 4 more levels left. Okay. Okay. I guess we could do this then.
Do you really think we'll find a substitute for the culture medium at the convenience store?
I don't know. I only said we might find it there.
God damn it.
All we can do is look, right?
I know that. That's That's why we're heading there right now, isn't it?
Come on.
Okay, now. We're looking for sodium chloride, potassium chloride, and magnesium chloride. Remember?
I know that.
You dumb bitch. I should know this. Dear D, I'm tired. I tried to go to the station, but I couldn't find anything. Looks like somebody was on a cigarette bust. Maybe it's the person after our lives. I guess what it is isn't from him. The D and M letters are bonus extra stuff, whatever. I'm pretty sure I didn't collect all of them, so who cares? Hello.
Yikes! Yuck! That's gross.
I don't know, it's kind of hot.
Oh. Who in the world would do a thing like that?
No! You gotta stop scaring me, Briscoe. That bro looks good. Really is Silent Hill.
Tea, milk, sugar, vitamin C, sodium gluconate. This one's no good. Orange juice, vodka,
Just put the
sugar.
orange juice next to the vodka.
This one's no good.
You don't want to look at that.
Hey! Look up there! Huh? Never mind.
Stop doing things that keep missing, apparently.
Oh, look. Changing rooms in a convenience store.
How
May I?
convenient.
Hey! You're gonna change clothes now? We're in a hurry!
Relax. It'll be a nice change for our viewers. A dead body!
They didn't get to change in time.
Serves you right.
Serves you right for
It's
wanting
not
to wear
funny.
clean clothes.
You just had to open that curtain. But let's hurry up and find these ingredients.
We didn't check this curtain yet. I don't know, you tell me. I can't read.
How about this sports drink, I wonder? Saccharide? Sodium chloride?
Hey!
Flavorings. Amino acid,
Glad we're gonna make
sodium
the vaccine
citrate, calcium lactate,
from an energy drink.
potassium chloride,
That's 2!
magnesium chloride.
Wow!
That's all 3!
All you have to do is drink Red Bull.
It looks like it has a lot of other ingredients we don't need in it too, though.
At
No
this
shit.
point, who cares? I bet it'll do the trick anyway.
That's how science
Do you think
works.
so?
Am I standing on something?
Let's
again?
go!
I feel tall. Yeah, I will.
We'll be able to make the vaccine with this and escape. Let's get to the airport.
You don't want to go back to headquarters?
Wait, this is just like
Nah,
Obscure then.
Forget about that
Where
place.
they heal themselves by drinking Monster Energy.
Not only do we have the culture medium, but we've got tape with the truth on it too. As long as we have those, we've got the upper hand. I don't care if we're up against the Zaka group or even the military.
That's the spirit. It sure was suspenseful. Okay, stretches. Oh, 3 more levels. Pretty dope. Was it 3 or 5? I don't remember. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Yeah, 3 levels left. Alrighty. Let's go, gamers.
Hey, look! There's a hotel. Why don't we take a break? I've been driving forever, and I'm exhausted.
No way. It might be dangerous. Let's just hurry up and get to the airport.
It's gonna be just as dangerous if I keep driving. We don't want any more accidents.
Hello? Anybody here? It doesn't look like anybody's around.
Nobody here, huh? Well, that's all right. Nobody's gonna care if we get some rest, right?
Stop.
I'm going to bed. Wake me up if anything happens.
Sure. Where am I? Oh. This is my room. I should have known by the fact it was already open for me. Oh, the battery totally is story progress.
I'm sorry to wake you up, but There's something in this hotel.
Ah!
Yo! Yeah, there's something here. We don't want any more monster attacks, right?
I guess not.
Let's just hurry up and get out of here.
Wait. I hear something coming from that room. Let's check it out.
There's a lot of rooms.
What? Where are you going? You're gonna lead us straight into trouble.
For the views!
It won't open. It's locked.
Just forget about it. Let's get to the airport.
Nope, it won't open. There's got to be a master key around somewhere.
Aw, come off it. Enough already.
I hope the key's in here. Huh? Oh my God! What happened here?
Don't go in there. It's too dangerous.
It goes all the way to that other room.
It's no use.
Hey, do you think that's the owner of this hotel?
It's no use. I
He
can't
seems to be
go
doing
on.
fine.
Hey, is he gonna...
Use.
Oh my God! Yes!
Why? How could I let that monster stay here? My darling.
Hey! You gotta hurry up and stop him! If you don't, he's gonna... Hey! Hey, are you filming?
If I had refused, you would still be... I'm coming to be with you, darling.
Gotta get those views.
Why didn't you just let me die? What am I going to do now? I can't go on living anymore.
Come on. We'd better get going. You saved this man's life.
We saved him by looking at him with the camera, and then he's got camera shy, and it's like I can't do anything. And now we left him with me having the knowledge that there is a monster in that hotel, so. It's my dad's birthday. The other day was my mom's birthday. It's not weird.
We're almost at the airport. The military transport is gonna come get us. Time to say goodbye to this monster-infested city. Yahoo! Don't you leave without us.
If you didn't want to stop at that hotel, we would be there by now.
I can't do anything about that now.
Yes, I know.
Anyway, we're almost there. Let's not argue anymore.
Yes, you're right.
All right! This is our last report. Good luck.
For sure.
Thanks. You can count on me.
Stand by. 3, 2, 1, go!
Good evening, everybody. This is Ann Anderson. We're here at the Great Tezu Airport in an attempt to evacuate Chicago. As you can see, the airport, just like everything else, is blanketed by thick fog. Visibility is practically zero. We've received information that a military transport will be arriving here.
Hey.
For the time being, we'll move on to the control room.
Okay, that was good.
Let's go.
Oh.
We're here inside the control room. There isn't anybody here. Now, we have to ask, will a military transport really be landing here to rescue civilians? Something's coming in over the radio.
It's called sound.
This is the 6th Air Force 274th Airlift C-141 transport. We are now circling overhead, ready to perform a rescue of Chicago civilians. However, thick fog is preventing our landing. Please turn on the runway lights. Control room, please respond. Control room, respond. Is anybody there?
This is the Great Tezu control room. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Imagine the feedback between those two microphones head to head.
We're waiting for you to rescue us. Please hurry.
Of course. That's what we came for. But you must turn on the runway lights.
Okay, I'll try. Which one is the button for the runway lights? This one?
You're not
No.
pressing anything.
Maybe this one?
You're just throwing a fit.
No! It's no use.
Did she
None
say
of these
it's
buttons
no
work.
use?
Maybe the power is cut off.
It doesn't have to be the runway lights. If there was some other landmark, something we could pinpoint. We could figure out where the runway was from there and land.
A landmark or something.
She's looking around like, where? Where is the landmark? There.
Hey, look at that map. There's that lighthouse.
It looks like
Oh,
a
you're
Pokemon
right.
stadium.
The lighthouse. Would the lighthouse be all right?
That would be fine. Okay, we've located it on our map.
It's like when a server's like, could I interest you in today's
Now, if
special?
you just turn
That
on
would
the
be
lighthouse
fine.
beacon, we can land.
All right. We're heading for the lighthouse right now.
But you've got to hurry. We're running out of fuel.
All right, we will. Let's get to that lighthouse.
Oh, people are home. Go, Marco.
Hey, come on! What's taking you guys so long? Let's go!
Hiya,
Come on, get in! Look, over there. There's somebody coming. Are you filming? Who is it?
Well, here you all are. It looks like we all made it in time. Is that right? In that case, you'd better hurry to the lighthouse. I'll wait here while you turn on the beacon. We'll meet up again after that. I'll have a talk with General Sanders to be sure all of you will be alive.
What is this voice acting? I've been here for 3 minutes and I'm positively baffled. It's art. You want to get it.
What was that thing? Did you drive it away?
I guess so.
Maybe it ran off. Thank you all very much.
It was her again. It was Pamela.
Pamela? You mean Pamela Martell? But what happened to her?
It's been dead
Look,
since the start of the
Chief.
game. Were you not paying attention?
Just wait in the security office for us while we go to the lighthouse. We'll be back.
All right.
Did they drug their actors like club where they kidnapped from? Funny you should say that. We just left the Goshi club like some time ago. Oh,
Somebody's
no, this
there.
guy.
Finally, real people! At last!
You want to talk about voice acting?
I have no idea what's going on. Where did all this fog come from?
We don't have any time to waste on this guy. We've got to get to the lighthouse.
Wait! Don't go!
Dude, you can't touch a lady like that.
Hey, stop it!
I've been so lonely all by myself.
Use your mouth. Stop it.
Don't leave me.
What is that?
This guy is looking really sick. I
It's a
bet he's
tier 3
infected with
sub.
that virus.
Virus? What are you talking about?
Okay, this color does not go with these polka
I don't have a
dots.
cold or anything.
I've said my piece.
Oh, okay. This guy doesn't realize what's happening to him.
I didn't know what I was gonna do. I woke up and everybody was gone. Where could Dr. O'Connor
He
be?
kind of looks like me with my
wonder.
perpetual
What did you say?
concerned face.
Don't tell me you're Dr. O'Connor's guinea pig.
What?
Hey, that's the guy we met at the club.
You know Dr. O'Connor too?
Yeah, we threw
Where
bottles
is he?
at him, and don't worry
Dr.
about it.
O'Connor is so mean. Poking and prodding a guy's body like he was nothing. And when I woke up, he was gone too.
Like most one-night stands.
He left me all alone. What the heck is going on?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey, you guys!
Ooh.
Get Dr. O'Connor to come back!
Oh.
No! Wait a minute! Don't go! Wait! Look! Over there! Do you see that? Come on! I'll race you!
Man in his natural habitat.
Hey! Come on! Over here!
Watch the... Do I shoot him?
No! Keep away from me! Stay away!
Sending mixed signals here.
This guy is nuts! What do you want to do?
Ah. Oh shit! He's doing the ninjutsu!
Hey!
But he's a monster. He's not human.
I told you to not touch girls there.
Where's Dr. O'Connor?
He took that very well.
Dr. O'Connor!
Hate to see him leave. Love to watch him go. Ah. He's got the power cut and anime on his side. There he goes. Such a beautiful boy. Not his weenus. This is the toughest boss we fought
That
today.
hurts! Don't kill me!
Makes sense, we're at the end of the game now.
Please don't kill me! But I suppose you have to. But.
I take it back, this man's a top tier VA.
What is with this guy? Huh? Oh my god! Run! Run for your lives!
Me after I eat a large cheese pizza. You know what? I'm glad you said that. 'Cause I also think that they look like strawberries. They have the texture of like strawberry seeds.
The fog.
And they vanished without
It's
a
clearing
trace.
away.
Oh my god, he was the source of the fog! He
That
was
guy,
the final boss!
he was what was causing everything?
What?
Where is that transport? I don't see it anywhere.
Come on, let's just get to the lighthouse.
Whatever. Come on, let's go. Yeah, we're here.
Well, we made it to the lighthouse. Now all we have to do is turn on the beacon.
Turn on the bacon.
Well, now that we're here, I'm exhausted.
Me too. This
Say,
game was so
Bristow?
exhausting.
Could you two guys go on up without me? That's
I need
enough
to
reporting,
disappear
don't you
to
think?
fit the CG ending where,
Why?
just in
What's the
case
matter?
that there were no other survivors, we have to
Let's
keep that
just
consistent.
stop with the reports. I mean, what's the point anymore?
That's the sparrow.
Nobody's going to see them anyway.
That's not
I mean,
true.
the only correlation I can think of with that guy is that they
Even
mentioned
if we don't make it,
an escaped
there'll still
beast
be
or
the
whatever
videotapes.
that was probably the cause of the virus.
Somebody will see the truth.
Nothing
They'll see us,
suggested it was
and
that
they'll know
man,
we're
though.
alive.
I've had enough. I'm tired.
Oh, it makes sense. The
I
strawberry.
can't walk another step.
The symbolism
I'll
of the
wait for you
strawberry
guys here.
is all about
You
how
two
fruity
go
everyone
ahead by
actually is.
yourselves.
We come back
All right,
around to the
If that's the way you feel.
homoeroticism that we've discovered halfway
It's
through
too
the game.
bad, though. Come on, let's go.
I can't believe that will that. Yeah, because we're at the final chapter. Oh my goodness. No, this is the ending.
So this is the lighthouse, huh?
It sure is. Oh shit, my batteries.
Looks like it's just you and me now.
Yeah. No.
Well,
Reporters to get in our
let's
way.
get this taken care of. Hey, what do you think of Anne? You know what I think?
No.
I think that reporter knows who's behind all this stuff that's been going on.
Really?
That one's the chief's favorite after all.
Anne?
Yeah, and that damn chief! She was the one that forced us all into this whole mess from the start!
Yeah, but you simped her, so...
Goddamn chief! The next time I see her, I swear I'm gonna... Oops. I forgot you were getting this on camera. You'll edit that part out, won't you?
I'm the cameraman, not post-production.
Man, that guy they were experimenting on.
I know, he was fun.
Do you think he was what was causing the fog?
I don't know why.
And what was up with that plane that crashed into Lake Michigan?
We may never know.
I just don't know.
Me neither.
This must be it. This is the power supply to the lighthouse.
I'm at a loss for words for everything I've seen. True.
Come on, let's go up to the top.
Was the audio, subtitles, and voice acting all out of sync? That's the thing. Because I'm not playing it on an emulator like most people play it on YouTube. I'm playing on a ripped disc. I mean, a very illegal disc. And, like, besides, like, an occasional, like, audio glitch and, like, the CG cutscenes, it's like, this is the normal. This is the normal.
All these deaths we've seen. Everything's all confused in my head now. I get this
you have to be careful
feeling
with
some of
thinking.
these murders didn't have anything to do with the virus at all.
Quit poking
I guess
holes
I
in the
probably
story.
just about got the whole thing figured out.
It takes a talent to make a game so whack. That is the 51 specialty, let's be real.
Hey,
Hey.
what do you think? Who do you think's behind all of this stuff?
I already
Now's
said.
your chance.
Suda 51.
This is your opportunity to let everybody know exactly what you think.
Stop swerving. I'm
Well,
trying.
how about it? Won't talk with the camera on, hey?
Well, you've done perfectly fine
Ah,
speaking on my behalf.
coward!
This entire
The
game.
fog's completely cleared away. I don't see that transport anywhere, though.
Yeah, why do we
It
have to
looks
turn on
like
the
they deserted
lighthouse
us.
then?
But who cares if they don't rescue us now? Without that fog, there won't be any monsters. We can go
This
anywhere
game is
we
just the
want.
personification of the feeling of a cold medicine dream.
I don't know why, but I feel so tired.
Probably the perfect metaphor.
I'm not feeling very good all of a sudden. It
Mr.
can't
Stark, I don't feel
be.
so good. Oh, I recognize this window. This is how I come to terms that he does in fact like men. Man got no gag reflex. Let's smell someone who knows it. Now he's off to greatly explore his newfound sexuality. The end! Bravo! Bravo. You just gonna hang on this? Oh, nope, it's fading away. So Lynn Harris! This is the early 2000s. Lynn Harris was Rebecca from the original Resident Evil, I believe. Well, now that I'm hearing Ian in my head, yeah, it totally is. Yeah, because it is like early 2000s. And Lynn Harris was the one that did like all the, like, found all the voice talents and stuff. I think that was her main shtick. So I used to say that this game was actually genius, because with the context that Suda51 hates horror games. He, like, and this is also before the fourth Fatal Frame game, which for that his wife convinced him to do it. With that context, it's kind of easy to see that this would be more of a parody of like a horror game or story or whatever, right? And like why it's like all the stuff of why it's bad, it's actually like purposely bad, like that's the point, and that's what makes it so genius. Now I've had the opportunity to play it, and I'm so bored. They talk for so long and have so many pauses between each line. Did you also think that School Days was genius as well? I don't know what that is. I can look it up though. like, should I know it? Besides just the general anime style, don't really. There's my boy, Suda 51. Now let's see what all my choices have resulted in me, the player character, looking like. Oh, never. I'm a divine being. I know. It was the focus of it. Yeah, that sounds like me. And has a strong belief in rationalism and secret. I don't know what that means. Gonna clip you saying you like school days and end your career. What career? Movie theater and costume. Ooh, replay value. If you next time you want to waste too much hours of your life. Why is the dot flipping out? Okay. Yeah, next time I'll do a speed run where I just get all the reporters killed, because that really skips to the story, surprisingly. I'm a boy?
I'll never forget you, Nina. Your beautiful eyes, your lovely black hair, that soft, translucent skin of yours.
And Nina, I'll never forgive the guys that put you in this situation. It's...
Damn. Shit sucks, bruh. He got shot because the government, the man, they're covering it up. Where's the bonus stuff? Let me look at this bonus stuff. Oh no, he's fine. He's got protagonist powers. It's fine. If this just starts the game over, then I'm leaving. I just wanted to see movie theater. Oh, it's the end of the game again. Thank you, AJ. Me out
So
of here.
this is the lighthouse, huh?
I didn't do anything. Okay. So that's the game.
Looks like it's just you and me now.
Probably
Well,
never gonna
let's get this taken care
touch
of.
it ever again. I must wash my hands.
Hey, what do
Of
you
all
think of
this.
Anne?
I
You know
think-
what I think?
What do you think, Briscoe?
I think that reporter knows who's
Yeah, you go on
behind all
ahead.
this stuff that's been
I'm
going
gonna say
on.
bye and all that stuff.
That one's the chief's favorite after all.
You set an alarm to make it
Yeah,
on time.
and that damn chief!
It's
She
fine.
was the one
Honestly,
that
you didn't
forced
really,
us all into this whole mess from the start!
You didn't really miss much.
God
I think
damn,
it just
Chief.
sounded like it was all resolved and summarized at the end there, probably.
The next
I don't
time
know.
I see her,
Half
I
of the gameplay
swear,
was just them
I'm gonna...
standing around
Oops.
silently, waiting for the next
I forgot you
dialogue
were
to
getting
load
this
or
on
whatever.
camera. You'll edit that part out, won't you?
Yeah, means less money. Yeah, it was legit boring, and I was like, I thought I wasn't gonna finish it today, but then I looked up how far it was, and it's like, oh, only 4 scenes left. Okay. You could have been prepping for. Yeah, you could have done anything better than set your eyes on this game. But you didn't, and that's all on you. And that's all I'm gonna say on the matter. Okay, I'm ending now. Bye-bye.